welcome to Steph Time. I'm Stephanie, your host for today for this video. I'm going to teach you guys how to make a double welt pocket, as you can see here.
Wow, cool!
It really elevates the quality of the garment you are making. It's a nice hack if you don't have a seam for an inseam pocket. And it's just a great skill to learn. And I'm here for redemption because I totally messed it up on the last pair of trousers that I made. You can check that out here. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. So let's just get into it. All right, you will need your garment, your pocket lining, your welt, your pocket facing. Those will be the same fabric as your garment fabric. Your welt interfacing, your garment interfacing, and a clear ruler, scissors, and tailor's chalk. So first up, on the wrong side of our welt piece, we're going to interface it. And this is just going to help stabilize the pocket. Next, we are going to finish one long edge of the welt and the pocket facing. Next, we are going to line up the edges along our pocket lining with the finished edges facing in and pin that down all the way around. Using a straight stitch and back stitching at all of the ends, we are sewing this down, switching to a longer stitch length to baste this to the outer edges of the pocket lining. We're also going to do this to the other side. Once we're done with that, we're going to mark where the pocket opening is going to go. For this welt pocket, I'm doing a standard 5-inch opening. It is 5 inches across and 1/2 inch in height. So I'm marking that here. I'm also marking the center line all the way through. Next, we are marking that same welt opening on the interfacing, and this is just so we can line it up when we go to interface it. It does help in the next step. And I'm just making sure that's on there real nice. And next we are just going to do a straight stitch all the way around on the the rectangle we just marked. And this is just going to give us a guideline as we sew. So you want this to be precise. You want your corners to be sharp, and switching to a shorter stitch length can help. All right, with right sides together, put your pocket lining on top of the garment. This is a great opportunity to line up any pattern or print you may have on your fabric. And next we are going to sew only the long ends, back stitching at both ends of what we just sewed across. So here we go again on that second long line. Back stitching here. All right, and next we are marking 1/4 inch away from what we just sewed and basting along that line. This is creating the lips of the welt. So we'll take out these stitches later. And this is what it should look like. All right, next we are going to go to the ironing board, fold that top down, iron it down, flip it over, and sew along that same line we just sewed across, making sure to back stitch at both ends. We're going to fold that piece back up and fold the bottom up, iron it, and sew along the other long edge. Like I said, this is creating the lip, so just make sure that you're not catching the top piece of the pocket lining inside of the bottom while you're sewing. Next, we're going to fold that open, iron it down, and we're going to cut through just the pocket lining through the middle there. We're going to snip a hole through the front, and we're going to cut through, stopping 1 centimeter at the end and making a little V shape on both ends. You want to get as close to the stitch line as possible without severing any of the stitches. This will give us a really clean welt. Next, we are going to take out those basting stitches. I know watching me pick out stitches is very fun. Next, we are going to shove everything through that hole, and we're going to push all of those welts through, and we're going to go to the back side and kind of get our stuff organized. We're going to straighten it out a little bit. Once we've gotten it all kind of flat, we're going to take it to the ironing board and iron it. We're going to flip that pocket opening up, and flip it over. You're gonna turn over the side and pin this down. There is a small triangle of fabric that we're about to sew down, as you can see here. So we're gonna sew a straight line and repeat for the other side as well. And that's what it should look like. And we're gonna fold the top down to sew the garment fabric to the pocket bag. And next we are going to finish the edges of the pocket using a serge or a zigzag stitch, however you would like to do it. Once we snip all of our threads, our welt pocket is done. See, it wasn't even that hard and it looks amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you learned something, and comment down below if you plan to use the welt pocket on any of your future makes. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one.